Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to the Long Dark. We're in the middle of a conversation with Trapper here, so I've actually got back to that point. I had to sit through all the rest of the conversation in order to get back to here, but still, never mind. So, if you remember, we were talking about the bear. He tried to repair the radio, that didn't work, so we're just going to find out a few other bits, and then we will go with more talks of the bear.
Can you tell me anything about where we are?
Well, this whole area takes its name from Mystery Lake nearby. It's kind of a wilderness preserve, though you wouldn't know it from the logging trucks. Not much around there, apart from some lake cabins that'll be locked up for the season. You've already seen the dam. Railroad passes through the area. Trains come through once in a while. Fewer every year. The whole area's mostly dead, most of the year.
You sound like you like it that way.
Yeah, I sure do.
So, no other people living out here?
You gotta understand. The collapse destroyed Great Bear. There's nothing here to stay for. You meet anyone out here? Chances are they're hiding from something. Or someone.
And you? Why are you here?
I have my reasons.
What about the dam?
The dam
Tell
was
us.
pretty busted up, like you said.
The place was cracked open by the quake years ago and never recovered. Was already half dead at the time.
Meaning?
The dam dates back to the 60s. Industrialists from the mainland wanted to use it to power a mining town he was planning to build. But the bottom fell out of the price of coal, and he had to abandon those plans. Some fool tried to get it running again in the 80s, but then the forest talkers got involved, and that was the end of it.
Pretty sure I've actually asked him about this.
Pretty sure the quakes finished the job once and for all.
So, forest talkers, who are they?
So, who are the forest talkers?
Eco-terrorists. Activists, some call them. Depends on who you talk to, I guess.
Why are they out here?
Well, they've been active for years. They come and go. Mostly here to throw a wrench in the works for a variety of resource projects, mining, forestry mainly. They want Great Bear to remain a pristine wilderness.
You don't sound like you agree.
Oh, I've no love for industry. But this is the way of the world. You have something they want. They take it. Nothing much you can do to stop it.
Well, judging by what I saw in the dam, I'd say the forest talkers are still active.
Well, that's good news for you. Keep your eyes open for supply caches they might have left behind.
And what can you tell us about the bear?
What's this unfinished business between you and the bear?
Me and the old bear. Every time we meet, we make a little trade.
And what do you trade?
Each other's blood, mostly.
Sounds like a losing proposition.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. For one of us.
The main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
You won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important to me. A woman. She may have passed through here a few days ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton, but then... I'm not sure.
Well, the roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Well, You won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
Oh, we can hope so. Maybe you can tell us about Perseverance Mills.
The woman I'm looking for. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance Mills. You know it?
Yeah. Shit-nothing town, north part of the island.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I know it.
We were on our way there, my passenger and I, when we crashed. I need to find a way to get there, or contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. Even the wildlife's acting strange. But I might have an idea.
Strange? Strange how? I mean, yeah, other than the wolves constantly attacking us.
What do you mean the wildlife's acting strange?
You live out here long enough, you get a sense for the patterns in nature. Right now, the patterns are broken. Critters aren't behaving the way they should. It's like they're spooked or something. No, not spooked, but changed somehow. Best way I can say it is, things don't feel right.
You said you had an idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a long shot. But I may know how we can find out about your friend.
I'm listening.
This shortwave, I use it to keep an ear open for what's going on.
So how do we get the radio working?
There's no reason I can see why it shouldn't be working.
Well, what about more parts? Or another radio?
We might find another radio, but I think I have a better idea. Problem is, it's no use with the old bear out there. Your path to a working radio, and our survival, is through that bear. We have to find a way to deal with him first.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go for it.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear. But you're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So...
That's because the old bear, he's special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him. Special bear like that needs special magic to bring him down.
Magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic, but we need the old knowledge. The old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story. Local legend, maybe. About one of the original settlers of this place. Spence. Story goes something like this. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his young family in tow. For generations, the family had been traders in the Hudson's Bay Company. Old voyageur stock, they say. Hard people. Survivors. One day, a bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn. Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. Week later, a hired hand goes missing, and they find him. Just a body. Ravaged. Spence fears for his wife and kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Something in the family history. Spence gets some men together for a hunting party. They go out into the muskeg and track something big for days. Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man-killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away. Like it's made of stone. They call it the demon bear after that. Wife's dying now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her. Eating her soul. He can't get anyone to join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear. Like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the muskeg, disappears for days, and then one morning, the wife's fever breaks. But nothing from Spence. Some men go out looking for him, and they find him. Half dead, blood all over him, body torn almost in two. The bear's work. The last thing he says is, "Spear stole the bear's soul. My wife is now free." And then he's gone.
So, did he kill the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear, or any other, again. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge. Just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it? The story of the demon bear and the spear stealing its soul?
What? No, of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories sometimes have truths hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet can't. I'm convinced. A spear's the way to kill that bear, and you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're going to survive the winter. The old hunting lodge is still there, a couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way, through the muskeg, and you'll find it. If the spear's there, get it. It might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me worry about the radio. Now, let me rest. Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Right.
Okay, I gotta be honest, that was quite a story. I actually quite enjoyed that story. It was quite cool the way they did it, where you're looking into the fire, listening to the story. That was very good. I did enjoy that. Right, we've got, here on a bench, we've got some cured leather. Over here, we've got cured rabbit pelt up there. We've got a searched locker. Now, I did leave a few bits behind here, didn't I? Did I leave them in the locker? I can't remember now. But we need a rifle cleaning kit. A lot of people have been telling me that one of the main reasons our rifle keeps jamming is most likely because we could do with a kit to clean it. And if we have a look at it now, it's on 21%. Every time we shoot that rifle, it drops a bit in percentage. So we do want to be looking at that, and we want to be a little bit careful that we don't sort of overdo it. We're in the trapper's homestead right there. We've got the best defense, man-killing bear on a prowl, risking Mackenzie's mission. J for more info. We need, so yeah, we got to head down that way. There's a supply cache there, which we can get to. We've left some supplies up in the camp office. We haven't been out over this side yet. So really all we're going to need to do at the moment is just sort of wander along here, get to the rail tunnel, and go through that way. That's our only real task that we're going to have to do at the moment. Have we got a spare bed in here? We can't sleep on the bed, but we'll just have to roll out a mat on the floor and sleep on that. So, let's just check our clothing. Right, well, clothing there is looking good, so I'm just going to quickly go through and make sure... Right. So, we've got... What time? Let's see what time. Early night. So, I will go through a second and just check my clothing and make sure that everything is... reasonably well repaired. I want to get it all above 90%. And then we can have bite to eat, we can sleep, we can have bite to eat in the morning, and then we can be on our merry. Let's get 9 hours sleep now. I put the bedroll down just in front of the fire. Guess the old guy will sleep as well. Wait till morning. And... well, he's still there. Daylight is just coming up, so we will take the bedroll with us. Because obviously that could be quite handy. But what we don't have is a rifle cleaning kit. This is one thing that we are actually going to want. So we need to be able to find one somewhere. Because if we can't find a rifle cleaning kit somewhere, I can sharpen this one on the whetstone. Sharpen improvement 3%. 100%. It's on 84% at the moment. So we can do this. We can sharpen up our hatchet a little bit. Do that again. I'll take the whetstone with us. We may be glad of this. We're going on... It does appear that we're going on a long journey. What are we at? Hatchet 90%. Let's sharpen again. It'll give us 4% this time. I'm getting quite thirsty now. Right, that one can stay. That's fine. And you right there, actions... harvest. You there... actions. I need a rifle cleaning kit. Is a rifle cleaning kit something that I can make? Am I able to make such a thing? Not at the moment, anyway. It's definitely not at the moment. What else? What have I got in the way of food? Let's say I've got lots of food here. I got loads of water as well. And firewood. I'm carrying a little bit around. I'm not carrying loads. Cedar firewood. Ooh, I can take a couple of these. Right, I'll take one of them. I'm not going to take that one. I'm not going to take those. But I'll take one cedar firewood along with one of the others. Some books there. No, I don't want to take them. What's that? Pork and beans. No, I don't want to take that either. There's nothing else here that I need other than a bit of water. So we got... we'll drink a Stacy's grape soda. Because that's also a bit of food value in it. Let's have a look at our food. We've got lots and lots of beef jerky. Except these bars here, the mouldy chocolate bars. I'm going to eat up these chocolate bars first. Anything that's like low percentage, that's what I will try to eat first. Yeah. What about eating the wolf meat? That's 31%. The beef jerky, we've got to be a bit careful with that, because that does really lower down the amount of water, moisture that we've got, doesn't it? So maybe I ought to eat some of the beef jerky. Stale chocolate. Yeah, I'll eat that one there. Water's dropped right down low now. So then I can go to drink, and I can go to potable water. That's going to lower our overall weight down quite a bit. Quite nicely. There we go. 0.62 litres. So I'm now carrying 28 kilos of 35. I've got a kilo there. Half a kilo there. I've also got some coal, just in case we might need it. Probably we won't. But just before we go, there's one more thing I'm going to do. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to go to cooking slot. I'm going to cook. Select there. And I'm going to go with a tin of coffee. How many of these have I got? It doesn't actually say. I can heat up the Rishi tea. We'll go with the tin of coffee. So cook that one there. 13 minutes until that's ready. There. And then I'll take you. And I will drink that down. Nice cup of coffee. I probably should have done that before I drank all the rest of the water. But that's going to give us the benefits of warming up, which is always good. Now, our rifle, we know that's on 20%. Okay. It's a lot better now. So, yeah, the rifle's on well, it's 21%. And a lot of people are telling me that I need to make sure I reload after every shot, because I'm less likely to have the rifle jam if I do that. But as it's only on 20%, I'm going to carry the distress pistol around this time. We are loaded. I'll carry this one, and this is what I will aim and shoot at any wolves. We'll just aim to scare them away. I don't need to bring down any game at the moment. The rifle is not going to take out that big bear, but at least we've got a small chance of... I don't know. Maybe we can scare it off. Maybe this will scare it off. I doubt that big bear is going to be scared off very easily by anything. Listen. Give it a listen. See, we could bring down some game up over there if we would take the rifle up that way, go hunting. But I don't want to do that. I want to go up here towards where Max's last stand is. And I want to see if it's like the entrance to the cave. I'm also very aware that now that the storm has passed, it's a dead calm, it's early morning. This is pretty good conditions for finding a wolf. Don't be at all surprised if a wolf does come along. So we'll pick up a couple of sticks. I'm not going to get many, but I'd say 2 or 3 might be useful. Keep looking around. Don't see anything. Don't see anything yet. 2 or 3 sticks would probably be handy. Just keep us going. Help get that fire lit should we need to. We've got accelerant. Accelerant is really good. Now, what else are we going to get? It should just be a simple, straightforward and easy walk back up to that railway. No issues. No hardships. No major problems. This birch bark is useful for lighting a fire. We got lots of kindling in that at the moment. There's a birch tree right there. I don't know if you can cut those down. Apparently not. I know that there are some saplings that you can cut down, some smaller saplings, or at least in the survival mode. I don't know about the story mode though. Not yet found out about that. Don't see anything yet. Wind picking up a little bit. Slightly cool for us. It is just... Right, there's the railway just up that hill. I'm going to get 1 more stick. So there's 3 sticks. Right. We shouldn't have any issues unless there's a wolf creeping up behind us. Doesn't appear to be. We should be okay. Just a little bit of wind picking up here. But we don't need to go travelling very far. We just need to get up here towards the railway and then go up through the tunnel. Should be relatively sheltered up there. So long as we don't find... Oh, there's a wolf. That didn't take long. There, nice! He's got it on his back! That's got to be extremely painful for the poor wolf. Reload. Is there another one? I don't want another one. He's gone up that. I can hear noises. I didn't see him until the very last minute, but he's carrying it away with him. He's long gone. Right, well, we'll leave him over there and hope that he doesn't come back to us. We need to get through here. This is where we want to go. So the flares work. If we've... You know, this is a technique that we can use. We can do this again in the future. Go along here. Leave Mystery Lake. That's what we want. Cook longer to purify water. Produce non-potable water. Place a can or pot on an active cooking surface. Here we go. A whole new... Oh, wow. We've got a long way to go. There's a shortwave tower up there. I'm guessing that that is going to be something that we're going to have to negotiate. But yeah. We've got a long way to go. A very long way to go. Good job we started this early in the morning. What time is it now? Mid-morning. Coming up towards mid-morning. So we've done all right so far. We haven't exhausted anything yet. Looking around, I don't see. No, I got to look. This is all new territory here. This is all places that we've never been before. Keep an ear out. See anything yet. So we've had one wolf. We've had one wolf so far. We managed to scare him away without too much trouble. I am very nervous about this. I mean, we can scare them away with this. Maybe a wolf will. If we do scare it away, maybe it will start tracking us a little bit, but I'm thinking it probably won't. For the most part, I think it'll probably just leave us alone. If we scare it away and then move on, we won't have to deal with it. Let's go back up this way. So, temperature, we're doing okay. Oh. Around, I can hear noises. I heard wolves very faintly in the background, or a wolf at least. And I'm hearing noises, but I don't know if it's just the trees creaking or if it's something creeping up. Brushing against the underbrush. There's a wolf. I can hear all these things. Every time the trees move with the wind. There's a wolf over there, but he's not paying us any attention. We're a little bit too far away, despite the fact that the wind is blowing our delicious scent straight towards him. He is ignoring us for now. As long as he continues to do so, I will be happy. So let's just keep going. We've got our flare gun reloaded, ready to roll. Ready to fire, should we need it. There's that wolf all the way over there. It's not going to come after us. It'll be okay. It's not coming after us. I wonder if I tell myself that enough times, if I'll actually believe it. There's a lot of barrels down here. I don't know what this is made of. Starting to get a little bit cold. Let's go around this side. Do I see anything? I don't see anything at the moment. That is a piece of cloth. It would appear that I can go up here. Now you can't jump. Oh, hang on. Even the smallest... Yeah, see? The smallest step makes him squeal in pain. Antiseptic might be useful. We've got 2 bits of coal, and I can't go through there. Anything else over this side? Alright, we'll have a little look round. So we've got some scrap metal there. I don't want that. Someone's been in here. Poacher's camp. More scrap metal. Advanced guns. Guns, guns, guns. Packed full of advice and technical details about how to be a better shooter. Take that. Item found. New objective. Preserve nature's balance in nearby areas by reducing the wolf population. Color wolf in the Mystery Lake region. Color wolf in the Forlorn Muskeg region. Color wolf in the Broken Railroad region. What happens if I do those quests? Alright, if I go to the side quests here, what happens if I do them? It doesn't actually tell me. Catch a fish at the fishing hole. If I got to get 5 kilos of fish. I need to get a wolf in each zone for that one. So I don't know when I would go and do that.
Use this.
Yeah, we'll take those. And that. Rifle ammunition, definitely. There's no cleaning kit yet. Energy bar, tomato soup, more cloth. We have a bedroll. I've got antibiotics there. A bit of reclaimed wood. I could use the fire barrel and warm up a minute. Right, well, at least we've got a rest point here, and I've also got coal outside on the ground, as well as coal inside there that we'll be able to use. Culling a wolf, I don't know if I just need to go and shoot the thing, or if I've actually got to do fierce and ferocious battle with the thing, and that's altogether different. There's one over there. Just on the lake. We'll go back over to it in a minute. We've got we've got lots of firewood here. So if we come back through and we do want to use this area to warm up, we know that we've got supplies. There's dog food there. I'm going to leave that. I've got more food than I can carry at the moment. Bandage is fine. We'll take that. Flare, I'll leave that behind. Okay, I'm not taking anything else for the minute. We'll leave that here. Because we come back to this area. I got a feeling that we're probably going to want to come back here anyway. So we've got food left frozen in the snow. We've got plenty of firewood and coal lying around so that we can cook if we want to. We can make a fire if we want to. And what I've got up here is a wolf creeping around. At least one wolf. There are 2 wolves creeping around up here. And I've only got 1 gun. Or is there? Don't get too caught up, focused on one. Right, there's one there. Let's go here. Gun. Right, I thought that was a wolf right there, but it's not, it's a rock. There is a wolf up there. He's eating off of the kill. So we could take this one down. I'm not very good at this. But I'm good enough to take him out. I am good enough to take him out. Right. Reload the gun before we do anything else. And we should be alright. Now I'm going to go to there, and we'll go back to this one. I'll tell you what I will do. Let me just very quickly check this. So what percentage did that take off the 19? So that took 3% off the gun. That one shot took 3% off the gun. So there's our wolf. He's 2% frozen, and we've got a deer carcass over here as well. So I can get 1.4 kilos of meat off of that one. This one here, I could take 5 kilos of meat off of the wolf. I'm going to do neither. I've got more food than I can carry, and I don't want to go back cooking it up at the moment. The rather worrying thing is I'm playing on a relatively easy setting where I can eat the wolf meat. And if we go to a harder setting, you can't eat the wolf meat. You also get fewer resources lying around, and you get more attacks from wildlife. I think I'd genuinely struggle if I was playing on a harder setting. Although I am starting to get used to it now. I am starting to get used to it. I'm also quite pleased that I was able to make that shot. I didn't think I would be able to, but I did do it. I made a decent shot, and we're still moving. That's 2 wolves I have seen. Well, actually, I've seen one of them off with a flare stuck to his tail. There's another wolf over there. So we've seen. This is the 4th wolf that we've seen. One we completely ignored. We managed to skirt round. One we sent off with a flare tied to his tail, and one we've dispatched. We've culled him. as per the request. That one there, hopefully he won't come after us, but the wind is blowing in his direction, which means he could very well decide that we warrant further in. Yes, he has. He's decided that we warrant some investigation. I'm going to back up this way a little bit. There. Right. There. You can seriously kill a wolf with one of these? Wow, I have a newfound respect for one of these. Wolf carcass. 5 kilos of meat right there. I did not think that you could kill a wolf with a flare gun. I genuinely did not think that we could kill a wolf with a flare gun, but we have. We killed a wolf with a flare gun. That is awesome. Did not think that could happen. This flare gun is everything that we could hope for. Right, you gotta wait until you can see the whites of their eyes. I really didn't think that would happen. I thought it would just get scared and run away. So that's 2 wolves we've taken out. So the other one, we may have injured him so badly that he actually keeled over and died later on. You never know. It does feel a bit like a waste, though. Right, we've left a deer up there, which had 2 kilos of meat on it. And then 2 wolves, which between them have got another 10 kilos of meat on them. But we could have had, and we could have, like, taken them with us and devoured them, and that would have been a decent source of food. And we've chosen not to do that. And I'm wondering if this was the right decision. We're also starting to get cold. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but our chilometer there on the side is getting lower and lower and lower, and I'm starting to get a little bit...
Fingers feel numb.
Yeah, see? You hear that? I'm starting to get a little bit concerned that we may be in the wrong place. It's a very wide open area here. At least I know we're doing alright. At least I know we're doing alright. I'm feeling just a tiny, tiny margin more sort of confident now. I was going to say comfortable. No, it's not comfortable. It's confident. Just the tiniest margin more confident at the moment. Because of our success with taking down that wolf. And the previous one as well, shooting it from a distance. It has increased my confidence. Now, is this confidence going to be misguided? Is this going to be something I regret? There is a whole load of cedar firewood here.
Could end up being useful.
It could be. I don't want to take too much of it. Blood-soaked note. Search the corpse. Empty. Uh-oh. Read. I can just about make it out. Judging by the amount of blood frozen on his page, the author wasn't doing too well when they wrote it. First, it was the expletive, rancid meat, then the sprained ankle, then the expletive convict out of nowhere. Gave him the slip by falling into the damned ravine. Of course, that's when the expletive wolves came. Dropped my stuff and ran as much as I could with a sprained ankle. If you're reading this, this is as far as I got. Should have never tried to leave Milton. Someone tried to leave Milton and has paid the price. Right, I heard, find the cache at the end of the ravine in the broken railroad region. I heard a wolf. Howling. Right, well, I don't see any wolves at the minute. Let's just see. The end of... in the broken railroad region. It might be the next region. There's a old Spence... Ah, the old Spence family homestead. That's got to be something to do with... I reckon we'll have to go there. Some part of the story with the bear, I reckon we'll have to go to the old Spence family homestead. I really do. Right. Is there anything out on this side? We've got some more timber in that lying around. I don't see any wolves. So we're looking okay at the moment. It is looking okay at the moment. If we can shoot a wolf with this and take it down, does that mean we could also shoot a deer and take it down with one of these? It'd be a lot harder to get close enough to the deer to actually make the shot count, admittedly. that would be a genuine struggle, I believe, to make the shot count there. But might be a possibility. We might be able to do it. Not really sure. Well, we've come to the end of this area. I'm actually starting to warm up now. Now that we've sort of reached a bit of shelter and the wind has stopped blowing, I'm actually warming up as we go along. I mean, yes, we do need to have a little bit to eat, and we could also do with a drink. The cave up here is looking a bit more blocked than the last one. You certainly wouldn't be taking any trains through here, but we can leave for Lawn Muskeg. So we've gone all the way through that area there. We did all right. We took out 2 wolves. We've seen one other wolf. And we come to the next area. This is here, Broken Railroad. There's the cache right there. Mystery Lake Supply Cache. And there's the house. And then we've got that one there. So that is a maintenance yard there. And then we've got the best defense. Would be a strong offense. I'm guessing so. How do we get to that house? Looking at the map, I would say we need to go... I'm actually thinking we could go via the supply cache right there. If we came out and we went up here, and we got to that one, and then we went up along here, can we? Is that even a way that we can... Or are we just going to need to go along this way? I reckon we'll probably end up having to go along this way, actually. But I want to go there in case there's a rifle cleaning kit. The rifle cleaning kit is kind of becoming one of our top priorities now. But we're going to do that in our next episode because we kind of run out of time for this episode. So if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.